What is an infinite sequence? An infinite sequence is a list of items in order that doesn't end. Sometimes an infinite sequence is just referred to as a sequence. Consider this finite sequence: 2, 5, 8, 1, and 9. The sequence didn't have to end there. If you just add 3 dots to the end of your sequence, like this, then what you're saying is that this sequence doesn't have an ending. In other words, the sequence is now an infinite sequence. In this case, you don't even know how it continues, as it has no obvious pattern. Here's an infinite sequence you may have already seen: 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, and so on. The nth element in this sequence is the nth digit of pi. Pi is an irrational number, and thus it doesn't have a finite number of digits. So its digits form an infinite sequence. One final note: just like finite sequences, the elements in infinite sequences don't need to be numbers. They can be shapes, letters, any object really. What's important is that there is a set order. Consider the sequence of regular polygons with n sides, starting from n equals 3. Regular polygons have n sides of the same length and n vertex angles of the same size. You're likely used to seeing regular polygons with a small number of sides already. The regular polygon with 3 sides is an equilateral triangle. This is the first element of the sequence. The second element is the regular polygon with 4 sides, which is a square. You next have a regular pentagon, then a regular hexagon, and so on. This is an infinite sequence of shapes, as for any positive integer n greater than or equal to 3, there exists a regular polygon. An infinite sequence is a list of items in order that doesn't end. Sometimes an infinite sequence is just referred to as a sequence.